realize something as complex as this? I hope it's delusional.
And there it is, right where you led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan. All these references.
Welcome back.
here to analyze something as complex as the hiss? Pope's delusional.
The Rangers to clean this mess up. We'll be out of here in no time.
We should be out there. Those things are killing our buddies while we babysit the execs.
You heard Marshall. We need to be smart about this. They've got control of the entire world.
Fuck that.
Director better not think about heading my department to New York.
I wonder if other species would verbalize hiss resonance like human voices do.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in Newport, case number 21HQ593.
made it.
Physical
Did you find a
alterations in
prism?
his corrupted organisms vary so wildly. What's the connection?
Partnership is mine. When this happens, makes sense.
Collins, any word on survivors?
We've located numerous safe rooms with survivors inside. We're waiting on HRAs before we open them. Once we can safely...
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codename P6. We brought him here after the Ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now? So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away? Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are? I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know. I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
Collins, any word on survivors?
We've located numerous safe rooms with survivors inside. We're waiting on HRAs before we open them. Once we can safely bring them out, survivors will be escorted to the straightaway.
Wonderful. Keep me updated.
All these references to Hedron? There's something we're missing.
Welcome back.
other species would verbalize the hiss resonance like human hosts do.
No hiss followed you in, right?
We have to figure this out. No one else is going to do it.
Containment sector. Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
Reminder, this week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately. Failure to do so will result in termination and possible bodily harm.
is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agent...
been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jesse, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
don't have time for
objects,
this.
Power and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there. Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Better not get blamed for this mess in the next performance review.
The Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him. Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God! Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shifter blades have never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn. I can't, I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Welcome, Centurion. Okay. Quick question, Centurion, if you can remember this. For fridge duty, you battle the former, and I'm trying to figure out what benefit or, you get from doing that. If you can tell me, that'd be great. Not bad, Centurion. It took me like 33 parts and probably almost 100 hours or more the first time around. But this time around, I'm doing like an hour or two per mission, so. Oh, that's our friendly. Okay. Make sure there's nothing down here.
Forest incoming!
Okay. Well, I can be an idiot sometimes. Yes. That's kind of true, Centurion. Okay, well, we could do better than that. Simply walking off a ledge. Get that Pierce out. Also, if you know, I've heard Pierce can like pierce through walls and stuff. You can hit enemies behind walls. That's true. That was quick. Also, my combat is a lot faster than it used to be. These things used to take hours. Okay. Oh, this area. Ugh. I hate this area. But anyway. Pierce, aim, fire, boost. Okay, so number 329. So this guy. Okay. So we don't have enough of these, right? No. Okay. Pierce, aim, fire. Oh, we have 24. Okay. We do want multiples of those. Spin rate of fire, we can get rid of that. We don't need that many of these. These are in excess. Prime one of those. We have 3, but we might keep 3. Zoom, zoom. Now we already have a zoom, I thought. Oh, we don't need. I'm gonna get rid of one of these.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
And this will give us levity. Oh, this fight. Oh, I don't like this fight. Oh, here we go. I think we're going to do that now, Centurion. We're going to gain that power. I've only played it once, so I don't remember. But it sounds like the right place. Alright. So I remember there's some power-ups over there, but we can't get to them right now. This next area is a really tough area. I might have to cheese it. I might have to cheese a little bit. Yeah. There's one of those guys. What should we? Any more of these? So we don't need as much stuff. Alright. Health boost. Wait, I need another one. Shield energy cost. Launch, okay. Evade energy cost. We don't need that much. Shield strength, 50%. We probably need this more than anything. We don't need that much, exactly. So we're going to replace this one with this guy. Alright, so... This is a very tough fight. So the basic way you do this is you have some pillars in the corners, including the ones in the far distance there. And you're going to get rid of the small guys first and evade the middle guy, the big guy in the middle. And then you're going to finish him off last. But they're very dangerous as well. And we don't have... Can we go back? No, okay. We might want to go back next time. I have an idea about that, but not this. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit, but... Alright.
Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
Alright, not bad. First try. Took me like 2 hours. First time I ever did that. Okay.
Okay. TV.
You need Centurion. Let's see. Alright, now we have to levitate.
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
You're welcome, Centurion. Let's see. So we have some items. We need some blips to upgrade our weapons. So basically, there's nothing in here, right? Here we go. And again, we have 2 blips. We need like 4 blips to go forward. Run! Just run away. Easier just to run away. Uh-oh. Oh, we got hit by a sniper. That's great. Easier just to do this. Just to do that. Yeah. Go back in here now. Okay. I'm getting rusty at this. Alright. So there's some power-ups in here. And I'm really losing my touch. Come on. That's a girl. Where am I? Like I'm missing something here. Nope. I think the power-ups come later. Okay, so map. We now. We gotta go back. Okay. Ooh. My reflection is scaring me. Gotta go back somehow. I see. Gotta go into here. Oh, but it's at a higher level? Is it up there somehow? Yes, it's up there. Okay. You know what? There you go. And the way we get to a higher level Yay! The bad guy shows you the way. At a lower level, I do not recall. E6.
Dylan. He's so close.
Where am I supposed to be? Oh, into here. Okay, this is worse. Okay, so that's to close, for this to open. Yeah. And then we have unit P6, okay. And containment, all that good stuff.
Hello? Can you hear me? Jesse, are you there? Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way. We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
Okay, now we have... We cannot go in there just yet. Okay. explore this area and then we'll come back to it. I am not seeing any collectibles. Around here.
All right, I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. Think of her, what kind of person
I don't have a level 6 clearance just yet. Can't go into there just yet. Can't do anything in here. P6, okay. That's just pushes the story forward, but there's no action. Oh, back to Central Executive. So this is level 5. That is level 4. And that is level 3. We'll just go into here. We'll levitate our way down. Nothing more here, right? Nope. Ah, that was not good. That was poor form. Back to Central Executive. Oh, maybe he's not Central. Oh, okay. Okay. So currently we have what, 6 abilities, and these are 3. Let's see. So I guess I'll save up. And it's here? Yes, to the boardroom. Oh, a more dignified walk for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Let us talk to our nearly head of research, Emily.
It's purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal I can arrange. But how did... It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late? How is he? I need to know. He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present. I want to see him. My brother. Or is he? Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs. Okay, I need to go. Jessie, be careful.
Still supposed to talk to her? Okay.
Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill? I didn't.
The whole time.
Who is she? She is a colleague of mine. A researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the Hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
Okay. We don't care about any of that. Okay.
I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will. The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely identical to every variant of the Hiss signal I can arrange. But how did Darling...
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit, god.
So that's our first token. I have 2 tokens technically. I must have earned one. Okay. So we now have to go. Let's see, we have still only have 5 clearance. Speak with Dylan in the upper level. Go central exhibitory, right? Okay. And all these side ones we're not going to. We'll deal with all that later. Speak. Okay. So to upper level. I'm not quite sure where. Talk to him later.
They're endangering us by bringing a Hiss in. If Trench was still around, he'd have stopped this.
Please. Trench was part of the same shadowy group that are responsible for every disaster this country.
Centurion, have you noticed that Jesse's golden suit here has like a triangle in the back? A triangle. It's very similar to the executive suit at the end of the game, when she has a upside down pyramid, I think, in her as a hairpiece, and I think that's associated with Ford.
Happiness comes with white pearls, but yellow red in the eye. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes with white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been in there. You walk this to patrol. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes white. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunderstorm distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
can you hear me?
Oh,
come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
Surface into the wet. You've always been in there. You walk us to control.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The Hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please.
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You! You came in through the hole in you! We let you in, you've always been here! The only true! A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy!
Stop it!
Orange peel!
Shit! Shit! He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
In your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into. Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself. I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector.
Only.
You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happy.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here. Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start. Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here. Lock me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure. What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him. I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here, so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. Something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm is...
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him. Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit. That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around, until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that. For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes.
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself. Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling. Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan. That's good. Is he still in there? Or is this the Hiss playing mind games? I don't know.
Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. Leave your inside by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the web. You've always been a mirror. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You're gonna almost hear our words, but you forget. This happens more and more naturally. This is permission and regulation. We wait in the stands. The word that describes this is redacted. Repeat the word, the name of the sound. It resonates in your house. Oh, after the song, as we build into this, you are your time.
Did you hear that the Hiss prisoner they captured is the director's brother?
Brother? And she brought him here? She's gonna get us all killed.
What if she's working with the Hiss? Isn't it strange she should have just waited?
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. No one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation for maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the Hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought him back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
This requires a blip. Maybe not just yet, but doesn't really use very much, to be honest. Let's see. 10 of 12 remote thoughts. This we could do right now. We have clearance level 6. We have 3 of these guys. Well, we need a blip to go further. upgrade this. We would need a corrupted sample, which is the snowflake thing. Alright. And then to upgrade, to make this a blip. So we needed a sample and a blip. And to upgrade all these guys, we would need a lot of blips. This requires blips. Yeah, we're not gonna. Alright, so let's organize this stuff. So this one, do we have another one of those? We have a 25%, we have a 28%, and a 29%. We have a lot of headshot damage. And then this guy will do headshot damage. Damage when low on health. Look at this. We have a lot of these guys. 16, 13, 12. So we have to do this one. Alright. And then to go on from this, right, back to security and logistics. We have 6 ability, right? 6. I can't realistically upgrade anything else. That's 6 plus 9. Alright. Alright. So back to here. So I'm going to call it quits here, guys. That's all for today, or now at least. Actually, let's see. Quick to menu. How many missions have we done? Alright. Unknown caller. Okay, we can go actually to any of them. So, Polaris is probably our last one. Let's go back to the game for a minute. Last Tango is probably the Ashtray Maze. Okay. Brother's Keeper. Right. Oldest house. Unknown color. Override. Brother's Keeper. Threshold. Old Boys Club, and this stuff is to get some stuffs. And currently face the enemy.